Here is an Emerson 6250-K, I think. No, it's -H. I got this fan rewired a couple weeks ago. And being I still have time, I'm going to be doing a video of this fan running with new oil and a new cord and a new head wire. Nothing else has changed. Well, except I did put an attachment plug on the new cord. So you can see the blades right here are brass. And they are still very shiny even after all these years later. And I couldn't use many of the original nuts because they were getting a little soft. So I just didn't want to strip them out. So I just put new ones on. And yeah, let's turn on the side right here. This is the new head wire here. This is a twisted pair of cloth covered wire, which is what I've originally had anyway. And you can see the switch right here. I had to replace the switch because I was soldering the new switch on. The solder accidentally got into the contact, so that switch is now busted, but that switch is honestly identical to the original switch, so it's not a big deal. The other thing I had to do, I had to glue the hub and the blades because this blade was also broken. But thankfully that was easy enough to fix, and it's not very noticeable at all. And I had to put a new rubber grommet right here. Or this could be the original one. I think it might just be, yeah, these two right here are more pliable. I had to replace two of the grommets. This one would have been original. And I have remnants of the old head wire right here. Here they are. This is exactly why I don't trust these old head wires. Because even though it looks okay from the outside, it's probably a whole nother story on the inside. Come on, focus camera. It's important. But yeah, you get the idea. This head wire here is all frayed and it's not really safe anymore. And it does appear they use red and green for the wires, which is weird because black and white's the standard and red and green it's just weird. So red would be the hot wire and green would be the neutral. I mean, this was 1949, so this was still a good 20 years before grounding became a thing on common household appliances. So it's kind of understandable why they would use a green for a neutral, and today's standards, white would be the standard. So yeah, I'm going to turn it on, show you guys how the fan runs now. It doesn't sound like a fool anymore. It actually sounds good now. Another thing I have to do still is put new felt on the bottom because that felt, unfortunately, had fallen off. So I'm going to have to go to a craft store. Now that rattling sound is not the fan, it's something on this bench right here that's rattling, and so you're just going to have to excuse it. But this thing really does move quite a bit of air. Like, these Emerson fans are really good. They're honestly some of the best fans I've ever seen. It also oscillates as well. If I can make it oscillate, that's the question. There we go. See, now oscillates. All right, well, I'm going to shut this off. You can see these spin that time. It's pretty good. Well, there you have it, my 1940s Emerson electric fan. Thank you. Have a nice day.